Hi friends, I'm back. And I was told that the message I have to deliver today has a lot to do with our free choice and who we want to be. I speak about that a lot, but maybe we'll hear it in a different way today. Basically, I'm reminding us that we speak a spiritual talk, so we're going to talk about God and our relationship with God or universe. But we have to have the premise that there is something bigger than me and that this thing that I'm doing now is a discovery of something that thing already knows. So when that thing leaves my body, I'm probably going to be stiff and go to my grave. So this is what we have to understand. What is the relationship that we have? This creator created everything and anything that you can imagine. So this creator lives in your imagination. We want to be proactive with our lives because we were given a gift. The gift is free choice. The free choice of how to feel. The quality of our lives depends on us. The entering into this realm and the leaving this realm, I don't know. I don't want to be bothered with that because I think that's something that's bigger than me. I do want to be bothered with how I live the interim. And so we have to understand, if there's a mirror, this mirror is going to reflect whatever you're doing in front of it. If you're frowning, it's going to reflect a frown. If you're smiling, it's going to smile back at you. That mirror is the universe. That universe loves his own creation. And so if you choose to be sad, it's only going to deliver out of love the sadness because it's here for you. And if we complain to the mirror and to the universe, then we are not realizing the gift it gave us. It actually said, you're the magician, you're actually God, because I gave you free choice. Tell me what you want. What do we usually do? We complain. If we want to know what we want, we have to go under the complaint and see what it is. So, for example, if somebody says to the partner that he's living with or goes out with or whatever, you're always late, I can't stand it anymore, your job's more important to me. What's he actually saying? He's saying, I miss you. I want you to be with me. Please come back early so we can spend time together. I love you. That's vulnerable. The recording machine of the mind doesn't want to show feelings. The ego can't show feelings. The ego wants to be in control. And when you're speaking through the ego and through the mind, you're going to land on somebody else's ego and mind. But if you allow yourself to be vulnerable and speak the truth, the first thing you've done is crossed your own bridge. Because what's after the truth? Wow, what a relief. I've done it. The ego might sneak in and said, oh, I shouldn't have said that, No, always say your truth, your own truth. And now you're talking to the other person's heart. You're opening their heart. They're now listening from here, not from the recording machine. So that's number one. Number two, how do we create the world we want? Excuse me, since we were given the free choice. We go to where we want to be in the story. So if I say I want to feel happy and serene, I have to bring forth a story, to make me feel the feeling that I want. I don't want to go through this story. I don't want to plan it, because if I do, guess what? The recording machine's going to come in and say, yeah, but you remember last time it didn't work. You tried that, you tried this, it didn't work. We don't want to listen to that. We only want to go to the feeling because the mirror can then reflect my feeling. And everything that it has for me, has already prepared for me, will come along that wavelength of that feeling. Now we must include the better good of all, because you can't be happy and serene in a space where everybody else is miserable. You want them to be happy and serene too. So the end of the story includes them in that space. And now you're feeling good, you're feeling serene, just because you can, by the way, because you have the magic wand. You have the free choice to do it. Just because you can. You do not need an excuse. And in that moment, you've changed everything, because your body is the vibrational field, the magnetic field. It cannot tell the difference between an old story or a new one. It is always feeling it in the now. So this is the other thing. If I'm telling a story, whatever emotion comes up automatically is an old emotion. Nobody can put an emotion in you They take an emotion out of you as a reaction. It's already been there. Okay, so the body's listening to a past. It's like God said, oh, but Ronnie, didn't we do that yesterday? Are you sure you want to do it again? Don't you want to have some new experience? Because that's up to you, right? And you also don't want to tell the story about the future because it's going to be based on that recording machine. You only want to touch the feeling you want to feel and in the now. So you want to come back to now, whether it's through breathing, whether it's just looking around and saying, oh my God, thank you for that, thank you for that, thank you for that. And just being here and now, because this is the space, right here and now, that everything changes just the way you want it. What is it that you want? Be very clear with the universe. If there's a complaint, what's under the complaint? What is it that you want? By the way, the thing that we want is much shorter and concise than the complaint. The complaint is ongoing because it's in the recording machine. What we want is brand new and it's happening now. Okay, so that's the relationship. God loves us enough to deliver everything we ever want from him, even if it's not a good thing. Because he loves us, he delivers. So we can't go to him and say, why did you do that to me? Because he says, but I gave you the magic wand. Just tell me what you want. I love you. I'm going to deliver. Tell me what you want. Be brave enough to say what you want. Be vulnerable. Speak through the heart. What you always want is to feel a feeling. Feel the feeling. Everything else will be delivered upon that feeling. Manifestation occurs on the magnetic field. The inner energy magnetic field is where your magic is. So, I'm going to wish us a great day, just because we can. Everybody walks into their own space in time right now and just stops. Stop everything you're doing. Just be here and now. Leave whatever you thought was urgent, the worries, everything. Come into the space of now. You are aligned. And in this space, say exactly what you want and feel the feeling of that. And you're done. And all is well. And just because you can. So, see you next time. I'd love to hear from you and tell me if you've managed to manifest something new today. That'd be nice to get some feedback. So, only if you want to, of course. Bye for now.